Welcome to live coverage of Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports as Republic gets set to take on Thayer for the championship of the Liberator Tournament in Bolivar. It's the Absolute Roofing Retmo pregame show. Should be a good one between two teams who faced each other in the semifinals a year ago. Thayer has a new cast of characters, but they are just as good as last year, it seems. And we will talk to Tim Brown about that coming up after this on the Absolute Roofing Retmo pregame show on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
At Pinnager, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnager advantage. Pinnager Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnager Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnagerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnager every time!
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. David Brazil with Coach Tim Brown as we get set for the championship game of the Liberator Tournament in Bolivar. And you get a rematch with Thayer, a team that beat you in the semifinals last year. It was actually a year ago today that you played them. And they're quick, they're good shooters, aggressive, and they beat Bolivar last night to get to the championship game. How are they different from last year?
You know, they're different because they have different players and different ages, but they're the same as far as ability goes. You know, they had a senior dominant group last year. They have a couple of those guys back that are a year older now. The Aiden Burns kid, if they would have given a tournament MVP last year, he probably would have been MVP of this tournament. He's just a junior, and you know, they've plugged in pieces to their system, and it's kind of the younger version of the guys they had last year, and they do all the same things. And so they've got a nice team. They're one of the best programs in the state year in and year out. I think they've won 10 or 11 straight district championships, and they're system oriented. They run a matchup zone that's really hard to prepare for, especially on not very much time, and then they run their offensive stuff really good. So, you know, they got all their guys plugged into their system, and at this point in the season, they're not young anymore because they've got about 18 games under their belt. So,
is their defense similar to anything you've seen that you can say go back to, or are they just different from everything you've faced?
It's very different. You know, when we played Rogersville in the past, they're a team that plays the matchup zone, but theirs is a little different, and we've not played them in the last couple of years. And the last time we saw a matchup zone was in this gym a couple of years ago, and hopefully we're able to execute a little better this year.
So defensively, what do you do? I know you got some size on them, although they do have size.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a good job of keeping them out of the paint. They want to attack. We talk all the time about playing below the foul line, and that's what they like to do. They like to attack gaps. And they have guys that can make shots, and they're really good at getting in the lane and shooting the shots that we call gunshots right underneath the goal, kicking it out. And that's what they're trying to get. So a lot of similarities offensively on some of the things that we're doing. They run a lot of chin action that we run, a lot of Princeton concepts. And so I feel a little more confident this year in having guarded it every day in practice, whereas last year it was something very new. But bottom line is you're going to have to win our battles at each spot. You know, there's 5 guys on the court, and all 5 guys are going to have to win their individual battles regardless if they've guarded it before, and do a good job of keeping their guy in front and being good helpers and rotating.
Is there a place you feel like you have an advantage going into this?
You know, I think obviously our guards are really good, you know, and we have size, you know. They're good, we're good. It's going to be a fun night, and so it's going to be fun to lay it out on the line this time of year, play a state-ranked team that's one of the best in the state. I think people talk all the time about big school, small school. There's the same amount of kids in uniform tonight as there is for them as there is us, regardless of the number of enrollment. And it's just 2 good basketball teams going and playing. I think you got to throw that factor out the window. It's just 2 good teams. You know, I don't look at it that way. I look at it as they got guys in uniform, so do we, and we're going to hook it up and play.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Welcome back to the Absolute Roofing Retmo pregame show. Thayer and Republic about to hook it up for the championship of the Liberator Tournament. Thayer 12-3, coached by Matt Pitts, and they beat Bolivar last night to make it into the championship game. Their starters, number 1, Easton Pitts, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 2, Rowan Spencer, a 5'10 junior. Number 3, Devin Harrington, a 6'6 sophomore. Brandon Prince is number 4. He's a 6'3 sophomore. And Aiden Burns, the best player on the floor most nights for Thayer, number 12, is a 6'3 junior. Republic 17-1. They're working on a 16-game winning streak. They're the number 17 in Class 6, and they got here by beating West Plains and Helias. Their starters, the usual 5. Number 1, Gunnar Ellison, a senior at 6 foot. Brentley Haywood, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 2, Alante Askew, a 6 foot senior. Number 10. Number 13 is Aslan Ibish, a 6 foot junior. And Kamari Edwards is a 6'5 senior. He's number 24. So it's Pitts, Spencer, Harrington, Prince, and Burns for Thayer. Ellison, Haywood, Askew, Ibish, and Edwards on the floor to start things off for the Tigers, and it should be a good one between a couple of very good teams. And they've met one time before. That was the semifinals last year, and Thayer beat Republic 64-58. And Kamari Edwards wins the tip. Last year, Thayer outscored Republic 23-9 in the second quarter. And that was the difference. And a quick 3 by Haywood out of the corner is good. And he puts Republic on top, 3-0. Haywood had 9 points. He was one of 2 leading scorers with 9 last year, as the offense struggled a little bit against Thayer. Had 58 points, but Nobody with a big scoring total. And driving layup is good by Easton Pitts. And Evan Smith alongside. And Evan, you were here last night, and you said that Easton Pitts and Rowan Spencer, the two little guards, are a handful.
Yeah, they're not afraid to drive the lane. But what they do is they just use their speed. They're really good at being able to find those gaps in defenses and just drive to the basket. And so last night against Bolivar, they were so quick, so fast that they were able to get to the basket before Bolivar even realized it. It looked like they were there, and then the defender finally turned around, and they were like, oh, shooting it.
Haywood in the corner again from the same spot, and he missed that one. And then it went out of bounds off of Kamari Edwards. Little difference in quickness in the lineups between Republic and Bolivar. Bolivar is bigger, but Republic's quickness advantage served it well when those two teams met earlier this season. Almost said the first time they met, I thought they might meet 3 times early in the season. They ended up only meeting once because Bolivar got upset in the blue and gold, and then upset last night by Thayer, and a steal by Askew. He's going to take it all the way in. Double pump, missed. Ellison there to clean it up on the floor one time. Hands it to Edwards, who puts it up and in.
Good patience there by Gunnar Ellison to not go up and try and force a shot, but rather waiting for a teammate to come get it from him.
He knew they had numbers, and he waited, and it's 5-2. Good defense by the Tigers on this possession. Jump stop and a walk. Rowan Spencer took an extra step after coming to the stop, and Thayer turns it over. Republic will get the ball back, leading by 3. Republic won by almost identical scores. I didn't even realize until this morning how close the scores of the first 2 games were. Haywood drives from the corner. He'd taken 2 shots from the corner. They came out on him, and he went around him that time. But they won the first night 62-50 over West Plains, and then last night 12 points. Each team scored 1 point fewer, 61-49. So almost the same game unfolded in a similar way, and a free throw by Haywood is good. 4 points for Brenly, and he's got 4, and it's a 6-2 lead for Republic. Next one rolled around and went down. Shooter's roll for Brenly Haywood, and it's 7-2.
Rims being a lot nicer already than what they were Thursday evening.
Yeah, that was a rough shooting night for the Tigers. Well, the man-to-man defense has been tough for Republic here in the first 3 minutes of the game, and the quickness that you talked about Thayer having isn't as effective against the team that's this quick, at least so far. They've had to adjust after playing 2 teams that are not as quick as Republic. That 3 missed everything and out of bounds. Good effort by Devin Harrington, the 6'6 sophomore, to fly after it. And a timeout called by Matt Pitts as Republic has a 7-2 lead here in the early going. We'll take a break. Tigers with an early lead. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Tigers have the ball, leading 7-2. And Brenly Haywood has 5 of those, and he's got the ball in the corner. Dumps it out up, and that Out though. Out. Team over there. The ball back. And barely asked for 3. Missed it to it. 10 junior. Thayer has a miss. Spencer defense in. Lost double hard. Down low. He missed it. Empty hand. Thayer. Defense last possession. A miss by Edwards.
A really good night. Strong. So I'm going to say that Kamar definitely has really a high carrying.
Good. That's true. Is another rebound. Lane. Edwards has Tigers off.
There. Egg would some have to centers Eggwood all in new face into the front. Ask you the neighbors. Been in the Rex. Evan Herring. What's he did it, guys, tonight. Oh, look now. About a 3. Ask you but put down is the off the glass. A line. He's to the 9 afternoon. 15-2 here early is good. Hits ends for scoring. Our defense, Thayer team. They are Thayer. More of a quickness, Bolivar might. the front. Hits. Burns. Guarded by. And a. So here. Able to get. Struggle. Public's gonna. He's gonna. Douglas. No. Forward, but tip it out. 20 go here in the. Then what? Imagine one to get up top guard and a foul. First foul. Inbound. He's going to take a good three now here. Pulls up. But the first Thayer right back with this break. Sports.
Health eye care eyewear. Prescriptions and to them. They help feel they ever have. Check them out at health.com.
Destiny support Tigers us at 45 Harrison Callis. We also have a course through 12 open p.m. Find us on Instagram at Destiny.me.
Thayer ball. You're gonna find down low. One. The two. Go with the to go. Thayer back. It has it up. Take the three. No good. Edwards comes, puts it up. Shot. Thayer. Opportunity to pull up the right elbow. Edwards, he kicks Ebish, they carry it. Public turns it up. Harrington handed it off. And pull it for the lead. 15 now. They resurged there. I think they're on no run. Ebish. Wilson for three. It up. No. Edwards. That board. Thayer possession. Ellis Burns started. Hegwood down to Ellison, over to Ebish in the corner. He's going to take a three. That one finally goes. Republic takes the lead back. And after 3 attempts from 3 over in that corner, they finally get one. 3 in a row, that is. That three No good from Harrington. Public with a chance. They're going to get it down to Edwards. He gets a shot blocked. Oh, and he had it in his hands, but then got called for over the back. So Edwards commits his second foul. Edwards leading the team in points right now with 6.
Well, Evan, you'll be glad to know that you've kept the broadcast going while I finally figured out that we had a bad cable. So I swapped it out, and I think everything is okay. At least I can hear every word you were saying while I had it turned up, and the video seems to be less choppy also. So apologize for the technical issues we were having, but you know, that's what happens. You use the same cable as last night, all of a sudden it doesn't work. That always happens at Bolivar. I think maybe Thayer got away with the travel there. Aiden Burns lays it in and puts Thayer back on top. Republic started hot, Thayer started cold, and then all of a sudden it flipped. And now Thayer on top. Edwards inside, off the glass.
Good move there by Edwards.
8 points for Kamari Edwards. And now Harrington lost it briefly, hands it off to Easton Pitts. Midway point of the second quarter, and this has been not really back and forth, although it's close now. Three-pointer is no good that time by Aiden Burns. Hagewood skies for the rebound. Down to 4 minutes left in the half.
Douglas and Rexrow getting ready to check in now for the Tigers at the next stoppage of play.
Cross-court pass to Ebish, looked inside to Edwards, and now they fire it around the perimeter. Nobody came out to pick up Ellison, and he missed the shot. Left it short, and a rebound by Easton Pitts. Up into the front court, Harrington cut off by Edwards. Good job by Edwards to get over there and not commit the foul. Now Aiden Burns into the lane, scoops it up with both hands and was fouled on the way in. They're going to say it was a foul on the floor against Gunnar Ellison. And that's the first foul on Ellison.
Here comes Douglas and Rexroth. And Spencer going to check in now. Neighbors as well.
8 points for Edwards, leads the team. Ebish out along with Edwards, Ellison. And a 5-second call. Good job by Jordan Douglas and the rest of the Tigers.
Seemed like a quick 5.
It did seem like a quick 5. When the pace of the game speeds up, the officials have to speed up their count. Didn't you know that? That's in the unofficial rule book. Askew around a pick from Rexroth. Thought about a 3, now to Douglas, and now in the corner to Hagewood, who steps back behind the line, missed it long. It was on line, but Harrington comes away with the board. Now to Pitts, and Pitts to Rowan Spencer. Now to 3 minutes left in the second quarter. In the lane, a little one-handed floater up and in by Aiden Burns. And on the pregame, if you were listening to that, Tim Brown said last year as a sophomore, Aiden Burns probably, if they had an MVP for this tournament, would have been voted the MVP after the tournament he had. Neighbors drives baseline, leaves his shot short, almost committed a foul in frustration. And a 1-point lead in the ball now for Thayer. Good defense by Askew all the way in, and now they call Askew for a foul. And that will be 2 free throws coming up for Aiden Burns. That's the first personal foul against Alante Askew and the 6th team foul. Thayer, only 1 team foul.
Wow.
First free throw is no good. Burns has 9 points. And he made the second one, but barely. And the lead is 2, 20-18 with 2:26 left in the half. Thayer ranked number 5 in Class 3. And a pull-up jumper from the wing. And Hagewood, when he takes a shot from there and he's driving and pulling up, just you almost feel like it's sure to go in.
He's excellent from mid-range.
He ties the score. 7 points now for him.
Only 9 points. The Tigers 20 out on the court right now. They've been able to find those open shots offensively, but just haven't gotten them to fall.
Right up the middle of the lane, and too hard on the layup by Rowan Spencer. He had to accelerate so much to get through the defense, and then a foul down at the other end. Quick move by Hagwood. Got his man in the air and then leaned in, hit the bottom of the rim as he went up. But Hagwood will shoot free throws. Hagwood has 7. And his first free throw is good. It snuck over the rim. Bounced on the front of the rim twice before it went through. And Republic back on top. That one was better. Just needed the first one to measure it up. And the Tigers take a 2-point lead.
They're going to hold it for now. No one coming out to guard Harrington or Spencer, or Burns rather, and Spencer.
Well, they don't play a lot of players.
Yeah,
And it's the third day of a 3-day tournament, so they're probably happy to let it go. And Tim Brown is, for now, content to let his players sit back there and wait.
Yeah, Thayer only rotates one man in. They only play 6. They only played 6 all of last night. Their 3-point win against Bolivar.
Tim Brown over there. You can see him kind of hold his palm out, telling them to wait. Thayer getting in position. Easton Pitts coming over to the near side. Now they switch into a zone.
Moments like this where you might want to consider to implement a shot clock in Missouri.
This does not bother me if it's occasional. And now,
at least it's not hard though.
But I like the fact that I think it looks like they've switched to a zone. And then they call a foul. That is a tough break, and it's 1-1 now for Thayer. Yeah, I mean, he put his hands on him. So 1-1 coming up. A substitution, I don't believe you would substitute now.
This happened last night too. They gave him the ball before they did subs.
Tim Brown is
he's gonna get a warning.
And he's just over there smiling. First free throw is good by Aiden Burns. 11 points now for Aiden Burns. Tim Brown is still over there talking, but he's got a smile on his face. I don't know if having the smile on his face is going to let him continue the conversation much more without another whistle blowing. Both free throws good. We're tied. 3 seconds left. Ask you between defenders and now fouled. Yep, and I was going to say that you almost have to call that, but in this case it doesn't really matter because it's only the 13th foul on Thayer. So they had one to give. That's a good foul. Got to hit somebody going that direction. And that breaks in for Jordan Douglas ahead of the halftime buzzer. And the Tigers take the lead at the half. Clutch shot by Jordan Douglas. In it goes. And Alante Askew and Isaiah Neighbors come over to celebrate with Jordan Douglas. And the Tigers lead it by 3, 25-22 at half. We'll take a break and be back with the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Thayer Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Thayer Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Thayer Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth Real Estate Team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. Tigers on top of Thayer, 25-22. Republic outscored Thayer 13-10 in the first quarter. And each team scored 12 points in the second quarter. Republic leads it by 3. And because Republic outscored Thayer in the first quarter, that's a $20 donation to the price tag and Locker 518, clothing stores that provide free clothing to students in Republic who need it. And every time the Tigers or Lady Tigers outscore an opponent in a quarter, Destiny Church is making that donation to that great cause, and we appreciate their support of that cause and their support of Republic Tiger Sports. Individual scoring, Aiden Burns led the way, number 12 for Thayer with 12 points in the first half. He had 10 of those points in the second quarter. 8 points for Easton Pitts. All of his points were in the first quarter. 5 for Devin Harrington. No, not 5 for Devin Harrington. I gave him the wrong total.
You gave him 5 points on one play.
I did. I wrote down a 5 instead of a 2. That was probably while I was trying to deal with the video issues, the audio issues. I was distracted and trying to keep up. He only had 2 points, not 5. And so that adds up to 22. So I know I'm good. For Republic, they are led by Brentley Hagewood. Hagewood's had a great tournament. He's got 9 points in the first half. 8 for Kamari Edwards. 3 for Jordan Douglas. 3 for Aslan Ibish. 2 for Alante Askew. And the Jordan Douglas 3, just ahead of the halftime buzzer, is the difference right now as Republic has a 3-point lead. We're going to take a break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gym's halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. And the Tigers and Thayer just about ready to get started here in the second half. Republic will have the ball first. Devin, what do you think we'll see out of the second half from these teams?
No, offensively, they were able to find a lot of open shots. They just weren't able to hit them. I think you keep on kind of doing what you're doing offensively. I had a lot of openings over in that corner from 3, and they just weren't able to make very many. Maybe 2 or 3 that entire quarter or half. And then defensively, you're doing a really nice job down low, but they were able to hit some threes, and that's what brought them back into that game.
Edwards, good pass to Ibish, but didn't get quite enough on it, wasn't able to set Ibish up for the shot. Oh, Askew's wide open, long three, it's good! Alante Askew with the three-pointer. And it's 28-22. That's 6 straight points by the Tigers. The 3 by Douglas just ahead of the buzzer, and a 3 by Askew to start things off in the second half. And Republic has the lead back to 6.
A lot of energy from the bench coming out of the half as well. I think maybe Coach Brown said there's not a lot of energy in this gym. Let's provide it.
Well, you know, and the other thing is, I noticed they did the clapping thing during a defensive stand in the first half, but there were only like 2 guys over there. The JV was in the other gym playing. Now the bench down at the other end is full. When we pan back over there to follow the action, you'll see the JV team is in. And a travel. And the JV team should be in a good mood because they won their game in the back gym, and they are the champions of the Liberator tournament. So the varsity trying to make it a sweep now. I didn't get a score or anything other than the fact that they won. And a nice move up the baseline by Edwards, who puts it off the glass and in. 10 points for Kamari Edwards.
A lot more energy in this gym now.
There is.
Not only from the bench, but the fans.
Yeah,
got pretty loud. Probably the JV parents that came over.
That's probably true. There are also more fans here as well. And a good block out by Hagwood. He almost undercut Harrington. Hagwood pauses, fires it to Ellison. 6:24 left in the third quarter. Askew looked inside, didn't find anybody. And now Ellison, jump stop in the lane. Oh, shovels it to Edwards off the glass. Edwards with 12. And a timeout, Thayer. It's 32-22. And that's 10 straight points by the Tigers, going back to Jordan Douglas's 3 to end the second quarter. 6:03 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more after this timeout. You're watching Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Back to action. Thayer with the ball. They've been outscored 10-0 in the first 2 minutes of the second half, and 13-0. No, 8-0, 7-0 rather, in the half, and 10-0 going back to the end of the second quarter. And the Tigers are in a zone, which they switched to late. Oh, good defense by Hagwood. All the way in, and an even better move by Rowan Spencer. Spencer's first points. Hard to believe that you could make a move like that, so quick, so explosive, and not score in a half. But Rowan Spencer didn't score in the first half. Good defense on him by the Tigers. They are a different type of team, but similar to Republic in the sense that they've got a lot of different weapons. 3 from the corner's no good, and Spencer grabs the board. So Aiden Burns, their leading scorer, and probably their best player, returning from last year, and he's a junior.
Only returning player with varsity time from last year's team.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that they were so good last year, lost almost everybody, lost all their starters, right? And a block by Askew.
Wow.
Ellison will take it all the way in and charge. Came to a stop, and he was trying to do the jump stop and avoid the contact, but that was just good defense. Good job to get back by Rowan Spencer. Yep. Second foul now on Ellison.
Jordan
Douglas
check
back in. Yep. So Thayer with the ball, trailing by 8. Last time the Tigers built a big lead, they let Thayer back into it. Let's see if they can keep the offense ticking and continue to play solid defense. Thayer has really struggled against this zone look. And you know they've faced zone, but maybe not with the quickness that Republic has.
Yeah, and like last night, they were able to just get past their man and find the lanes. But zone maybe being able to, because what they were doing was they were just cutting right up the middle. They weren't cutting baseline that often, just right up the middle. And this zone able to cut them off from doing that because they got the two guys down low.
Oh, they call a reach on Ebish. Tim Brown back on the other end of the floor, kind of makes a hand motion, telling Ebish not to do that. Too late for that one, and that's 2 fouls now on Aslan Ebish. Isaiah Neighbors will check in. Edwards out there playing with 2 fouls. He's the only one playing with 2 fouls, and a shot missed. Follow no good. Edwards went up for the rebound the first time, and he jumped a little too soon. Mistimed it, and it went over his head. 3:36 left in the third quarter. Oh, Douglas, they left him alone. No good. Rolled around. Edwards reaches back, grabs it, puts it back up and in.
Edwards,
Come on, Edwards.
have a night.
14 points. I think that's his career high. And it's 34-24.
It ties it. I think he had 14 against Carl Junction a few weeks back.
All right. He just keeps getting better and better. And a flop in the corner. No call. That could have been a walk. Neighbors blocked the shot. A foul, and then they call Neighbors for the foul. Watch the first move after the rebound. Yeah, he'd already moved both his feet, and then he went to make the move after that. There was a little pause in between the first free throw. Friendly roll for Devin Harrington.
Edwards going to check out now. Rexroad in. Nice round of applause for Edwards as he leaves the game. But he'll be back for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's having a great game. Both free throws good.
Egwood fouled now. As he tries to drive and looked like he was going to pull up for another mid-range jumper. Foul on Rowan Spencer, his first. Thayer's first team foul of this half. So Republic playing with maybe a little bit more physicality than what Thayer might be used to.
Oh, what a scoop by Hagwood. He lays it up and in.
And you can see that in the fouls as well. Last night, their game started off super physical, but it calmed down after a lot of fouls were called. Same ref crew that called the Republic game last night. So,
3 is short. Rexroth grabbed it. Tie up as Mark Spencer reached in from behind. So Thayer gets it back. And it flips the arrow, and they threw it right to Askew. He stepped in front of the pass and took it away. And a 10-point lead and the ball for the Tigers. They led by 11 early, 13-2. Before a 13-0 run by Thayer gave them a lead. And now Hagwood with a jumper from the wing. That one he was fading away a little bit. Still thought it was going to go in because that's his spot, but he missed it. Well, I will put Republic's coaching staff up against anybody as far as in-game adjustments. And there's an attempt at a dunk, a foul, and 2 free throws coming up for Devin Harrington.
Yeah, Republic's coaching staff, essentially 3 head coaches.
Yep.
Coach Brown, Coach Tony Armstrong, who coached for a long time at various schools, and then Coach Cale Ramsey, former Republic assistant, went on to go do some head coaching jobs out at, or he was an assistant at Rogersville and then went to go do a head coaching job at Fairgrove for a couple years, and then back here now as an assistant.
Free throw short, and one more coming for Devin Harrington. And he missed them both. Ball is tipped out of bounds, and it will go back to Republic. .124 left in the third quarter. Douglas throws it to Askew. And the Tigers running a little clock. Almost threw it over the head. Haywood threw it almost past Askew. He had to go up and get it. And now Askew up the sideline, has it tipped away, kept it alive, and got the ball back. And he fires it cross court to Douglas, down low to Rexroth. One hop in the lane, left it a little short, tipped out by Neighbors, picked up by Easton Pitts. And all the way in, and a block. Offensive board, too hard, another follow, and that one's good. Wow, what an effort by a couple of different players, but Thayer especially at the tail end of that.
Yeah, a lot going on there.
And it's Harrington who flew in. Haywood committed the foul. Harrington has 6 points now.
16 fouls already on the Tigers.
And again, 1 on Thayer. And Thayer does play the style that will tend to make a team reach. But you know, Tim Brown is frustrated. There have been a couple, I say couple, the word couple colloquially, more than a couple of shots, fouls rather, that he wished had gone the other way. It's 36-29. Tigers had a shot to get it to 12 points a moment ago. Now it's 7. But Republic with the ball and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Foul called. Official was kind of nodding as he made the call, like, yes, I hear you, Coach Brown. I'm going to call that one. Foul is on Easton Pitts. That's 2 on him. 15 seconds left. Ebish throws it to Askew. Douglas screened and then released and hit the 3 just ahead of the buzzer. Second quarter in a row that Douglas has come free and finished with a 3-pointer. And watch the way they set this up. Well, they started it too late. We'll get it set and we'll watch it after we come back. At the end of 3, it's 39-29. Tigers back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Ready to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers on top by 10. And let's watch that last play. Watch Jordan Douglas come around from the far corner, and then after he looked like he was going to set a pick, he released over there. They found him open, and the Tigers take a 10-point lead, and they get the ball to start the fourth quarter. So that's a big possession. Now Haywood in the corner fires it up to Ebish. Oh, and a push-off he got away with and then missed the shot. And Haywood grabs the board, and that one is going to cause a lot of ire on the Thayer side. Watch Ebish, little forearm, And the Tigers got a break there. That foul on the floor. 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Douglas, Ellison, Hagewood, Askew, and now Edwards as he comes in for James Rexroth. 39-29 Tigers. And no look pass to Douglas. How do you leave Jordan Douglas open in the corner? And then they're going to call a technical foul on Jordan Douglas. Let's watch it again. He did turn and say something. So the 3 by Douglas, but the question I was asking before was, how do you leave him wide open on an inbound play on a 3 after he's hit the last 2 that he hit? First free throw is good by Aiden Burns. Burns was held scoreless in the third quarter, makes both of these free throws. Isaiah Neighbors comes in and Jordan Douglas checks out. And Thayer's going to get the ball. So the momentum kind of switches back to the Bobcats. And they take a long 3. Burns left it short. Edwards grabs the board. So the Tigers avoid disaster there, giving up the 2 free throws and then maybe giving up a 3-pointer. That would have been worst case scenario, and a reaching foul called on Rowan Spencer from behind. That's the second personal foul on Rowan Spencer. Hagewood to Ellison at the free throw line. And he fires it to Neighbors in the corner. He passed up a shot, pulls it out on the dribble to Askew. And Askew now crosses over, gets around his man, throws it to Hagewood. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. And now they're going to make Thayer run a little bit. Spread them out, and a blocking foul. And that's Rowan Spencer, and that's 3 on him now. And it's the 15th foul. So the Tigers are getting close to shooting 1-1. Fouls are a little more even now, 7-5. Askew to Hagewood in the corner. That time they didn't get out to that corner. And almost an offensive board on the weak side by Neighbors, but he couldn't quite grab onto it. And Thayer gets it back. Republic leading by 11. Biggest lead of the day for the Tigers. Well, it was 13 just a second ago before the free throws. That was the biggest lead of the day. Back up top to Aiden Burns. He drives into the lane, and that one rolls off. It's tipped by Edwards right to Neighbors, and the Tigers have it back with 6:12 left. Oh, tiptoe on the half-court line by Ellison. He almost went over and back, and Tim Brown knew he was in trouble, called a timeout, and gets a little lecture from the official, probably for being too vociferous just before that. 6:03 left in the game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Well, if you noticed during that timeout, kids jumping up out of their seats and sprinting out toward the door of the gym, that's because they announced that After a few minutes ago announcing that concession stand food was half price because they're trying to get rid of it, last game of the day. That didn't work, so they just announced that it's free. Every kid in the gym got up and ran to get a hot dog. 5:48 left in the game, and Ellison has it, bounces it out of the double team to Askew. Tigers are just content to hold on here, and they feel like they can continue to hang on to the ball against this Thayer defense. And Thayer only playing 6 players. If they've got to chase, Republic able to pull it out, spread it around. And now bad pass. Ellison says that was off. It went out of bounds because Ellison was hit on the arm. And based on Ellison's reaction, let's watch it again. Yeah, that was why the pass was bad, because he got hacked. Official didn't see it. That was just a bad angle. And so a break for Thayer. And a foul called against Republic at the other end. Tim Brown turns to walk away in the other direction and throws his hands up in the air in disgust. 3 fouls now on Kamari Edwards. And free throws for Mark Spencer. Spencer looking for his first point of the day. And he missed it. Neighbors had it and got it taken away. And then Edwards with a hard foul and the putback and a chance for a 3-point play. So 4 fouls now on Kamari Edwards. And a chance for a 3-point play for Aiden Burns. Burns has no fouls today. And he made the 3-point play. And he has 17 points. It's down to 8. 42-34. Askew fires it to Haywood. Baseline or kind of on the wing jumper. That's his spot. He hit it again, mid-range. 13 points for Brentley Haywood, and the lead back to 10, 44-34. 3 at the other end, no good. Offensive board again, Mark Spencer. And did he walk or did he get fouled? They're going to call a foul on Republic. And Tim Brown, Askew. Tim Brown motioning, traveling. Didn't get the call. Askew's second personal. And that's 10 team fouls now on the Tigers. And short. You know, a team that's mostly guards and good shooters, usually better at the free throw line than Thayer has been today. They've not been very good at the free throw line. And they missed both. And Edwards almost lost it out of bounds, but it went to Haywood. So a 10-point lead in the ball for the Tigers with 4:38 left. And almost a steal, but Haywood comes away with a loose ball. And Isaiah Neighbors! And the Tigers throw it down on the fast break. Oh, boy.
Oh, and a quick foul there on the other end by Haywood.
Watch it again. Set up as Haywood, he saw Neighbors coming, and we'll watch it again later, but Neighbors pointed up in the air like, I'm going to go for the alley-oop, you toss it to me. And that was a big-time play by a couple of big-time players. After the foul at the other end, Rowan Spencer steps to the line. 3 points now for him as he makes the first. And he's got one more coming. 46-35 now. And he made them both. So he cuts it back down to 10. And he has 4 points. 4:20 left. Cross court to Haywood. Penetrated and then passed it back out. And this has kind of the earmarks of a stall, but it's not a stall. They're just spreading him out and being patient and waiting for a shot. And Haywood from the circle hits it, and it's back to 12 again. 48-36. 3 no good at the other end. Neighbors with the board. Fouled after he grabbed the ball. And down, well, no, not down to the other end because that's only 16 fouls on Thayer. Third foul on Devin Harrington. And that's team foul number 6. So from here on out, it'll be 1-1 for the Tigers. Haywood. Again, same spot, pulled up, knocked it down. 6 in the quarter, 17 in the game for Brentley Haywood. And this is the biggest of the night, but very briefly, as Aiden Burns answers with a 3 down at the other end. So it was 14 points, matching the biggest of the day. Cross court to Haywood. Took a little too long to get there, so he steps into the wing and missed it. Ellison goes flying, trying to grab the rebound. And Thayer into the front court with 3 minutes exactly left in the game. Burns another 3. That one rolls around. Edwards with a board. Edwards threw it to Askew, and it's knocked out of bounds. Did they call a foul?
They did call a foul.
All right, so that's on Easton Pitts. 3 personal fouls on him, and Askew will shoot free throws. Edwards has got to have a double-double.
I would imagine. He's got to be close.
First free throw good. Askew's been held in check. 6 points for him. And now 7. 52-39. Jump stop in the lane. Neighbors got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds.
Askew, however, has been an impact player today. He's the man that makes this offense go.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
This team go.
Yeah, scoring-wise, he's been held quiet. And there's Burns again. Quick 3. Aiden Burns has 23 points now, 11 of them in the fourth quarter. And a quick timeout called by Thayer. Down to a 10-point lead, 52-42. With 2:44 left, we'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Republic with the ball, up by 10, 2:40 left, and Ellison in the backcourt out of a double team to Askew. Baseball pass up ahead to Haywood. Jump stop in the lane, leaning inside, puts it up and in. Haywood kind of backed up into Rowan Spencer, and I don't know whether there was a shove there or just surprise. Foul at all. Amazing shot by Aiden Burns. Can't believe that one went in. And a chance for a three-point play. And that's 5 on Edwards. But watch the shot. Spinning and falling away.
Nice round of applause for Edwards.
And he gets the glad hand over on the bench from Coach Tim Brown and his teammates. Burns a chance for another point. Already has 25. And we've got a
lane
foul.
Violation.
No, a foul.
On Rexroth.
Let's watch it again.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of extended his arm. He did that last night. So they count the free throw.
Foul is on the Republic. Number 12, James Rexroth. That's his first personal.
First foul on Rexroth. Rexroth just has a... And now they're trying to figure out who's shooting. Yes. Tony Armstrong and Tim Brown were up yelling, pointing, and I heard Tony Armstrong yell, "That guy." He didn't want Burns to shoot the free throw because he had been on the line before. And the first free throw is good by Rowan Spencer. So on that one, it didn't matter. But it's down to 8. (54-47). Spencer made both. And again, a double team in the backcourt. Ellison up ahead, and the ball tipped away by Devin Harrington. All the way into the lane, and Burns lays it up and in. 2 more for Burns, it's down to 5. Into the front court, and a foul called against Thayer. And Askew will shoot free throws. That's 18 fouls. Foul is against Easton Pitts, and that's 4 personal fouls on Easton Pitts. 4 on Pitts, 3 on Spencer, 3 on Harrington. So getting in a little bit of foul trouble. Aiden Burns has 28 points, and 16 of those in the 4th quarter. Askew makes the first.
Yeah, Republic able to hold him in check. Second quarter, or third quarter rather, after a big second quarter, but he's come out to play here in the 4th.
Next free throw is good. Bodies get tangled up. Made both. And it's back to 7. 56-49. They kick it out to Spencer. Drives, scoops, and got it to go. Rowan Spencer made his shot. And it's back down to 5 again. 56-51 with 1:44 left and a quick timeout called by the Bobcats. We'll take a timeout again. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Republic will inbound the ball. Length of the floor to go, 56-51. They've got a 5-point lead, and they get it into Neighbors, throws it back to Ellison. Bounces it to Hagwood. Ellison goes to his left and spins away, knocks away, and knocked away by Thayer. Up ahead, and a layup is good by Rowan Spencer. Down to 3. It's a one-possession game as Thayer mounts a furious comeback. Hagwood. Oh, he's got Rexroth wide open under the basket and didn't see him. Askew to Neighbors, and they pull it back out. 1:15 left. They don't need to hurry. They still have the lead. And Ellison is undercut, knocked down. And during the break, we were talking about one of the blue-gold games, the semifinals or the finals. We saw kind of a similar dynamic where I felt like, maybe subconsciously, but the officials tend to let rough play go by the small school against a larger school. And it used to be the Republic got that in their favor, and at their large school, not so much.
Yeah, and just before that foul on Ellison, there was a bump on Askew that the coaching staff maybe wanted called.
Ellison made 1, got it to 2 possessions, but Thayer down to a minute left. And Burns lost it out of bounds, and it was touched last by Republic. From up here, I thought he just lost it, but no complaints from anybody. And 58.6 seconds left. Rexroth reached in. Burns guarded by Askew. And a foul called on Askew. They call a block. And they say pushed toward him. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. No, he missed it. And to the line goes Aiden Burns with 53 seconds left. 57-53. First one's good. Burns made them both. Down to 2. Ellison. Back to Hagwood, then to Askew. Into the front court to Rexroth. Pulls it out. And he's fouled from behind by Rowan Spencer, and they call intentional. And the Tigers get the call that time.
And they just teed up their coach.
So that turns things around big time. Let's watch the foul. Got the tail end of it, but he basically reached around and bear hugged him.
So they're going to get, Rexroth's going to take the 2 free throws for the intentional, and then after that, then I think Republic's going to be able to take the 2 more free throws.
Yes, and then they'll get the ball.
And they get to choose who shoots those next 2.
So watch the foul again on Rexroth. And that's pretty intentional. He grabbed him with both arms. And then the technical. So Rexroth's free throw, the first one no good. And he missed them both. So that hurts. Rexroth has not scored today. Unusual, but now Askew will step up. And the Tigers, importantly, get the ball because of the technical. So the intentional foul didn't hurt them, but now the technical foul does. As Askew makes his first 5 free throws in the quarter for him, and now 6. 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 11 points, and it's back to 2 possessions, 59-55, and the Tigers get the ball with 43 seconds left. Ellison will throw it in. They lob it into Hagwood. Thought about taking the lane to the basket, but the defense got back. Ellison has it on the sideline. He is fouled, that time not hugged.
Foul is on Thayer, number 3, Devin Harrington. That's his 4th personal.
Harrington commits the foul. 4 on him. So 4 on Pitts, 4 on Spencer, 4 on Harrington. Number 1, number 2, number 3, all playing with 4 fouls. Remember, they only play basically 6 for the most part. And the first free throw by Ellison is good. And he made them both. 61-55. Ellison steps up, makes both free throws, and a timeout called by, I think, Republic. Yep. Timeout by Republic. We'll take one as well. The lead is 6, and I'm starting to breathe a little bit easier than I was a couple of minutes ago. We'll take a break and be back with the finish after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
36.5 seconds left. Tigers leading by 6. Burns into the front court, takes a 3. He left it short, and a rebound grab by Hagelin, and watch out. He's going to lay it in. Decided to take the easy shot, and an 8-point lead for the Tigers with 20 seconds left. Another 3, missed everything, out of bounds, and the Tigers are going to win the tournament. Barring a disaster, 16 seconds left. Still close enough that Thayer will set up.
Timeout, though.
Yep, Thayer will set up and foul. And Askew between a couple of defenders, fouled with 12.9 left. And I think now they can safely back away from the lane.
Mark Spencer, that's his 3rd personal.
Nope, they are going to get in there.
On the line,
Foul was on Spencer. He's got 3 personals. And Askew's free throw is good. 7 for 7 from the line in the 4th quarter. Alante Askew, every bit the senior leader. And now 8 for 8 and 13 points on the game. Burns is covered, decides to shoot it anyway. No good. Putback is off the glass and in by Easton Pitts, and that will do it. Tigers are the tournament champions, 65-57 over Thayer. They have won 17 straight games, and they are now 18-1. Teams are going to shake hands. We're going to keep it here. I'll just leave it quiet, and we'll watch the awards presentation here in a second. But I'll go silent as I total up some points.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from both teams for a fantastic championship matchup. At this time, we would like to present the runner-up for the 88th Bolivar Liberator Varsity Basketball Tournament to the Thayer Bobcats. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 88th Bolivar Liberator Basketball Tournament champions goes to Republic Tigers. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your support this week in our tournament, and we appreciate you being in attendance and being a part of this tournament. Thank you for attending. Have a safe trip home.
So the Tigers win it 65-57. We'll take a quick break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth real estate team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com. Well, Bolivar must have added to their trophy budget this year. That's quite a trophy they get for winning the tournament. I'm not sure where that's going to fit in the trophy case. But,
I'm not sure why they didn't give it to him first. They gave him a little plaque and then the trophy. You'd think they want the trophy first.
Yeah, you're right. Well, either way, that's pretty impressive. That's taller than several of Republic's players. Oh, that may be not a traveling trophy. They give them the plaque to take home. That may stay here. So, all right, that explains it. I didn't remember that from last time they won this tournament, but they win it 65-57. Republic outscored Thayer 13-10 to start the game. Each team scored 12 in the second quarter, and the Tigers led 25-22 at halftime. Republic outscored Thayer 14-7 in the third quarter, and they had a 10-point lead going into the fourth, but Thayer stormed back, got it down at 1 point to 2 at 57-55, but the Tigers scored the last 4 points of the game, and they win it 65-57. Aiden Burns, the junior for Thayer, led all scorers with 30 points, and he had 18 of them in the fourth quarter. 10 each for Easton Pitts and Rowan Spencer, 7 for Devin Harrington. Brenley Haywood led Republic with 21. Alante Askew had 13, and he was 8 for 8 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter to help the Tigers hold off the Bobcats rally. 14 for Kamari Edwards. Fantastic game for him before he fouled out. And that matches his career high. 9 for Jordan Douglas, 3 huge threes at key moments, all 3 of them. 3 for Aslan Ibish, and 2 for Isaiah Neighbors. Thayer falls to 12 and 4, and Republic is now 18 and 1, and they have won 17 games in a row. If they win against Branson on Tuesday, that'll be 18 straight, and that'll match the second longest winning streak in program history, as far as I've been able to tell, at 18 in a row. That was done last in 1992-93, so that's exactly 30 years ago that happened, and the Tigers have a chance to do that against Branson next week. Great tournament for the Tigers as they beat West Plains and Helias by 12. They beat Thayer by 8, and they are the Liberator Tournament champions. That's going to do it. From Bolivar, for Evan Smith, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.